Keisha Williams moved through the room like a ghost, invisible to the powerful men who shaped the world around her. At 31, she carried herself with quiet dignity despite working 3 jobs to keep her small family afloat. Her hands, rough from years of cleaning supplies and manual labor, moved efficiently across surfaces, erasing any trace that working-class people had dared to enter this temple of wealth. She had been Sterling Financial's night janitor for 2 years, earning barely enough to cover rent on their 1-bedroom apartment in Queens. Tonight was supposed to be different. Jalen's regular babysitter had gotten sick, and Keisha couldn't afford to miss a shift. So she brought her son along, praying he would stay quiet and invisible in the corner until her work was done. She had no idea that this decision would change both their lives forever. The supporting players in this drama were already taking their positions. Michael Carter, a 28-year-old attorney fresh from Columbia Law, sat reviewing contracts at the far end of the table. Unlike the older executives, he still remembered what it felt like to be an outsider, having grown up as the son of immigrants who sacrificed everything for his education. His smartphone lay discreetly beside his papers, ready to document whatever unfolded. Dr. Elena Rodriguez was not yet in the room, but she would soon become crucial to this story. As Columbia University's leading expert on chess prodigies and mathematical giftedness, she had spent her career studying children who displayed extraordinary intellectual abilities. Her research into young minds had revolutionized understanding of how genius manifests in unexpected places. Sarah Mitchell, an investigative journalist for The Washington Post, was conducting interviews elsewhere in the building about corporate culture and workplace inequality. Her reputation for exposing systemic discrimination had made her both feared and respected among New York's business elite. She had no idea that the biggest story of her career was unfolding just 1 floor above. The power dynamics in this room were as clear as the marble floors Keisha scrubbed. Blackwood sat at the apex of a pyramid built on generations of inherited privilege, surrounded by executives who owed their positions to networks of wealth and connection. Below them, invisible and voiceless, were people like Keisha and Jalen, the ones who cleaned up after greatness but were never allowed to achieve it themselves. But appearances can be deceiving. While Blackwood saw only a poor black child cluttering his pristine workspace, Jalen was actually engaged in mental exercises that would have impressed university professors. As his pencil moved across the paper, he wasn't just drawing random patterns. He was working through chess combinations he had memorized from library books, calculating 20 moves ahead in his mind.